Sends it back in motion. Throwing Sellers. He's going for it all. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Mean Green. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. How about this? A two-point conversion coming.
Really nice job that time by the quarterback, getting that passing touchdown. You know that's going to really help the confidence of not just him, but his play caller and teammates as well, knowing, hey, we can have success in this game airing it out.
You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Falcons offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And Jesse, if they have to look to their big tight end in the passing game, that could open the door to some struggles.
I mean, he has to be the go-to because he is their best weapon. This is not a dynamic passing attack with guys on the outside with speed, take the top off the defense, catch posts and goes. A lot of it goes through this tight end. So it's getting to the sticks, working open in zone coverage, being that reliable target for the quarterback. That's going to be important in this one.
No doubt. So that starts with great hands, contested catches, using that big frame to catch those intermediate passes, move the sticks, really be the go-to guy in this offense.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. Third down. Pressure coming. Buried before he could blink.
Man, you have to love getting to the quarterback early in this football game. Your first drive, how about your offense? They already took care of business, put up points for you. Now you're getting to the quarterback, getting sacks. Great start for this squad.
Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Gets the back moving. Here's Sellers to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got a little grass. The 40. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, North Texas.
And this offense is clicking. Another. Now, didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
How about this? These guys are going for two. Tries to hide the ball, going on the bootleg for the two. He's into the end zone for the two, and the lead is now at 16. The offense set for a first down play. Sellers looking to take a shot. Goes high to pull it in. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Under fire. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air. And they've got 6 points on the board.
They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Allen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. They've got the screen set up. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. The Falcons will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Throwing, Sellers. He lets it fly. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. Working that left side now. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw, and it keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously, good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to try.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Second down after that incompletion. Sellers to the air again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes a grab deep. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Texas.
Yeah, and listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see. You got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it.
Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the two-point conversion attempt. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Motion from the back. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Here's the pressure. Fires downfield. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a fourth down. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Mean Green. Stealing a score on special teams.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Snags it, and he's open. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No fair catches here, looking for room. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house.
Here we go. Ready?
Give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The relentless emptying of the playbook on this opening drive has now finally hit a wall. It's third and long. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. You can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he feels the heat coming in. The Falcons are in the red zone. Off play action on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. Tackled there by the D. And the Falcons have pushed it inside the 20. He's looking to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Missed the connection on 2nd. Now looking at a 3rd down. Off play action. And he was hit just as he released it. And the Falcons have moved it inside the 20. The snap sets up the throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's long. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. They got him, and down he goes. The Falcons have taken it inside the 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He left the first defender grabbing at air before he... And the Falcons are threatening in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Powers through the defender. Really strong job. And the Falcons are threatening in the red zone. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time.
And the Falcons have pushed it inside the 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got rid of it just in time.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it, and forcing the incompletion.
Second down coming up. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass on second down. Going for the big play. Brings it inside the 10. They'll get him stopped. The Falcons have pushed it inside the 20. Sends it back in motion. He's looking to pass. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
This quarterback needs to stay true to his mechanics. He just sort of heaved it up off the back foot.
And these mechanics are crazy. You see all these quarterbacks on the field with towels before games and doing that little salsa thing that you see quarterbacks with their hips.
Snags it, and there's running room. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming.
And I love the discipline.
And the Falcons look to do some damage in the red zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Burris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Bringing the heat. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Gets the back moving. On third down, he drops to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Alabama Crimson Tide.
He wants to throw it. Here's the heat. And they got him.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Pocket breaking down. And the pressure gets to the quarterback. Down he goes, but that penalty marker sitting right at the line of scrimmage might be offsides against the defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up, just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Right, here we go. Ready? 22, go. Ready, go. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch, and he's free.
I mean, the great news is you just came up with a huge completion on 3rd down, but the bad news is you're still miles away from picking up this first because of how poor you were 1st and 2nd down. Moving forward in this game, the offense has got to do a better job early in the drive to at least give them a chance to have some success.
This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Breaks into the open. The 50. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, North Texas. He got a step and just dusted the field.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He stopped at the 27-yard line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Here's Sellers to throw. He rifles one deep to the left. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Mean Green. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Falcons send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Makes the grab in their space. The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, North Texas.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Sellers. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. At the punt, and he's got room. The 20. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide.
First play of the period, first down here. Throwing, Sellers. He fires one deep over the middle. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Looking for more room. So first down here as they go back to work. Motion from the back. Here's Sellers to throw. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Snags it inside the 20. To the house. Touchdown, North Texas.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Alabama Crimson Tide.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going for it all. Makes a deep grab. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. North Texas, after that big play through the air, back to work. Sellers fires toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Here's Brown to begin the drive. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Quarterback keeper. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Brown. Tried to find a seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. It's 3rd and 5. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, North Texas.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Alabama Crimson Tide.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Throwing, Sellers. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll take the deep shot. Grabs it inside the 15. He is in. Touchdown, Mean Green.
For this offense, it was a bit of a feeling out process there in the first quarter, just trying to find the rhythm and find any holes in the defense they could. Here in the second quarter, they're getting aggressive. They found the matchup they wanted to take advantage of. One-on-one, the quarterback and his target link up for a huge score to finally get on the board.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with the score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend but don't break philosophy. Don't give up.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Finds his big tight end. Knocked off his feet.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to...
Makes the grab and room to run. He is run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They go play action with Sellers. Touchdown, North Texas. And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the 2-point try. And he'll pull it out and keep it himself on the bootleg. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. He'll set up to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. With the question as to whether he can feel his fingers at this point, fair catch is wise in the middle of this snowy, cold weather. He'll pull it on the read. Shakes off the defender. And he's dragged down. A really smart pull and run by that quarterback.
Wherever your eyes are supposed to be for you to do the read option, put your eyes there. If he comes aggressively, boom, I pull that football.
Touchdown, Mean Green. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide.
First play of the period, first down here. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Alabama Crimson Tide.
So first down here as they go back to work. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his did big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Kick is in the air. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw. That's caught. It's Allen. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They want to throw it. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He's going to take off. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll start on the ground with Brown. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Alabama Crimson Tide.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rushes on him. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Here's Sellers to throw. Pressure coming. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Just a really nice play, not a lot. North Texas doing business from the red zone. Sellers. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. It's Clark. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Mean Green move the chains with the passing game. Let's see what they do on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. Grabbed in the middle. It's Matthews. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, North Texas. Once he got some room, it was over.